Hi, Clarke from Thrive Physical Therapy, and this is Tips to Thrive for the week. So wanted to share, we're going to go into a little bit more depth on one particular component of a happiness formula that I learned at a conference last year with Neil Gupta, who's a fairly famous writer on happiness. So the formula he gave us, which we called G cubed, happiness is equal to giving times gratefulness times growth. Okay, and the one we're going to talk about a little bit in detail today is growth, which that encompasses physical, mental, and spiritual. And I thought we would talk a little more detail in physical, being that we are physical therapists in a physical therapy practice that also promotes wellness and tries to teach people about how to thrive in life, basically get back to the things that they love doing and feeling good and having energy and just thriving, where the name came from. So with the physical piece, there are multiple components to the physical piece. One is certainly having a certain degree of mobility, certain amount of strength, and there's multiple components to that, your core, your hips, extremities, etc. Balance, and then also just ability to move well, having good posture, good movement habits. There's lots of components to that, and one of the things we talk about is how to improve that in a practical way. And it's sort of all about growth and addressing that in an effective way. One of the things that's really important is the consistency in which you work on those things. So there's if you're going to make a change in your body, it actually takes a period of time. So you can make changes within 1 to 2 weeks in your ability to activate muscles. That's primarily a change that happens with our nervous system, but it really takes 8, 10, 12 weeks to make a big change in terms of actually physically making a muscle stronger and more stable. So the key really is having a very consistent program. One of the things when you're working on a program is you have to be willing to commit to it and be disciplined for it for a period of time. It takes on average 67, according to the research, 67 days to establish a habit. So what you have to do is you have to be disciplined. You have to know why you want to accomplish it. First off, you have to have the motivating factors, because those are the things that give you the strength and the motivation and the drive to commit to working on whatever that is for a little over 60 days. And you say, okay, well, I'm getting this done. You start doing that, it takes a while to actually see some change. So you have to be able to be willing to work at it for a period of time. And then the compound effect of that is that your body starts to change over time. So anything that you want to go after and want to work and that's going to make you grow in life takes being willing to commit to it for a period of time. And you have to be willing to say, okay, well, I'm not going to see some benefit for a while, but we're just going to go down this path. Once you start to do that, it compounds on itself, then we tend to make better choices for things, and then that activates what we call a ripple effect. So in other words, maybe our energy's a little better, so we're a little bit motivated, maybe eat a little better, get sleep, and all those things that make a big difference. And one step leads to the next good step, to the next good step, to the next good step. We make better choices. Next thing you know, we've changed our body and made a change, and we've grown physically. Physical growth can impact you mentally, how you feel about things, the energy level that you have, how much time you've got with family. You feel better about yourself. So it has a way of kind of reaching effects beyond what we kind of think of as just purely physical. So anyway, some things to think about in thriving in life. Growth, big area, work on the physical stuff.